Hey everybody, this is a Platinum Knight, and welcome to another video game review. Today's review is gonna be Bloodstained. As far as Kickstarter games go, I'm pretty sure we can mostly agree that most crowdfunded games really do not do well, as they either end up disappointing or turning out a complete disaster. I remember when I first saw the announcement video for Bloodstained of Igarashi believing gamers are still into Metroidvania games with him throwing a glass over his shoulder like a boss. Fortunately, he was right, as the game had a very successful Kickstarter, but as clever as the marketing was, I wasn't really personally interested, seeing how I wasn't a fan of its genre, until May 2019. They completely refined the whole game graphically, taking constructive criticism, improving the graphics from its beta, which is not seen very often. That was one of the best game trailers from showing old to new, and that is what enticed me to get Bloodstained. Igarashi is just awesome. I'd say this game is a major fuck you to Konami. He is a prime example of how a game developer can leave a AAA studio to show that he can make his own game. It's interesting looking back, seeing early concepts and how much this game has evolved over the years. While they were taking their time, they released a side project called Bloodstained Curse of the Moon that many people mistake for a prequel, which is actually a spin-off. Originally, Ritual of the Night was supposed to have a Wii U release, which was cancelled due to Nintendo announcing the Switch at the time. This would explain why the Switch version was published a little later than other ports, releasing at an unfinished state. The game was also supposed to have a PS Vita release, but it was cancelled as Sony stopped supporting it, which really would have been interesting to play it portably. Then again, as I've mentioned, it is on the Switch and you can just play on the tablet. For more information, visit the official Bloodstained Ritual of the Night YouTube channel. I think it's best if I talk about the characters first. I'm not going to talk too much about the story because it's simplistic at best. You play as Miriam trying to take down whoever is causing these demon outbreaks entering a castle, and it's pretty much up to you to stop them. I love her. While some see her as one-dimensional, I honestly don't see her that way. I really like her overall design. A lot of people think the designs on her body are tattoos. In actuality, they are crystals fused into her skin, as she's kind of godlike than a human, making her unique. She's beautiful, gorgeous, smart, intelligent, brave, determined, and she can be funny.
Stop!
OD?
I warned you. What you take from the library must be returned to the library.
Oops.
Another character that caught my attention was Zangetsu. Even though he's not in this game very often, I do admire his relentlessness to completing his mission. He is stern, mysterious, noble. He is what he's supposed to be to defeat darkness. Oh, and fun fact, he is voiced by the one and only David Hayter, the voice of Snake from the Metal Gear Solid series. And of course, it is fun mentioning the voice of OD is played by Robert Belgrade, who also voiced Alucard from Castlevania Symphony of the Night, to be symbolic. When it comes to the gameplay, there is no denying this is a 100% Metroidvania game. Because this is my very first Metroidvania game that I've thoroughly played, I'm bound to explain almost everything. Obviously, it's a side-scroller. You got your iconic vast blue map. You got your long list of arsenal. There's casual weapons, heavy weapons, rapid weapons, light weapons, spears, whips, lethal boots, including guns with a variety of different bullets. You have a diverse wardrobe with plenty of different outfits and accessories with unique abilities and attributes. Go to a barber to get haircuts, change your hair, change the color of your clothes, skin, and eye color. Another thing I really like about Miriam is in this world, she is a shard binder. A shard binder is someone who can basically steal other people and creatures' powers in a form of a shard. She is a power taker. Any enemy you kill enough earns you their ability, and when I say any enemy, I mean literally. Even killing something as simple as a rat can get you a power. There are so many different and creative enemies and bosses, so many abilities and summonings to take and use against them. Some shards you have to use in order to get around certain areas and progress through the game. You can earn money and go shopping. There's potions to help your overall health and magic, collect certain materials to craft new weapons, collect food ingredients to cook your own meals to replenish your health. So many different types of food and dishes. Where are the chicken wings at? You can borrow books from a library to increase your stats, customize your classes, grow crops if you have seeds to plant, have a familiar help you at all times. Who wants to be my familiar? Who wants to be my familiar? Huh? Who wants to be my familiar? Do you? Do you? You want to be my familiar? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. There we go. Who wants to be my familiar? You? Come on. You don't want to be my familiar? You don't want to be my familiar? Come on, get it. Oh, come on. Be my familiar, Toothpick. You got this. Come on, she's winning. She's winning. She wants to be my familiar. Come on, Toothpick. Get it. I guess you're gonna be my familiar. Plenty of places to explore. You've got a ship, castles, caves, 3D towers, a moving train, hell, a cool 8-bit section, a section where all enemies are huge. I like how the developers allowed some of the backers to pay for their own rooms within the game. And yes, you can fast travel. There are several hidden secrets. There's also many Easter eggs and references to their previous games. The music is awesome! The same composer who did the soundtrack for Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
収録が今ちょうど終わったところでございます。もうトップクラスの本当に上手な人たちがもう一生懸命演奏してくださいました。でもう私は本当にわがままを言っていろんなフレーズを弾いていただいたんですけれども、もうとっても贅沢な豊かな時間を過ごさせていただいて、もうこの雰囲気をもう生演奏に差し替わった部分がもうゲームと一緒に早く皆さんのところに届いたらいいなと思います。 その時にはきっと皆さんも楽しんでいただけると思います。
Koji Igarashi and his team knew what they were doing. What's nice is this game has no microtransactions, and he's giving away DLC for free, just like what Capcom did with the Resident Evil 2 remake and what Ben's studio did with their Days Gone. Time for the tip segment. Want full health? Just save it as many times as you want. Want to level up? You can do this anywhere if you're willing to go through the grind. Just re-enter a room and kill the same enemies. The best room to level up quick is the one with a dragon. Want to swim underwater? Kill DZMas until one of them gives you the Aqua Stream Shard to move in water. Want an overpowered weapon at the beginning of the game? Before you drop down the bridge, go down here. Keep going to the left. Break this wall. Open this chest. Take your 8-bit coin to Johannes. And craft your overpowered weapon. In conclusion, I had a lot of fun with this game. Look at how many hours I put into it. I even got the Platinum Trophy.
But was it the right thing? With that many shards bound to you, you will be all too easy to possess.
There is even New Game Plus where you start with most of your weapons and items, besides story progression items. Yes, I will say getting the real ending is cryptic, and I did look it up, but I understand it's paying homage to the Castlevania games. Some bugs and glitches like any other game. They're still patching and updating the game and adding extra things. They recently released a big patch for the Nintendo Switch version that fixed the game. And because it took a while, they released a funny trailer to 2025. I just like how the developers joke about themselves and really understand how to keep up with modern media. That is why I can't wait to support what they do next. I'm giving Bloodstained Ritual of the Night a 8 out of 10. Good job, Koji. I think this is one of the best crowd-funded games, or at least from what I've played. Now I am officially into Metroidvania games, looking for more. Alright everybody, that's it for this video game review. If you liked this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and peace out everybody.